6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. On. Okay. So, yeah. So I was watching Libby today. I was watching I was watching her reading from yesterday, and she mentioned Luigi. And when she mentioned Luigi, she was talking about how, his case is falling apart. Like all of a sudden, we're finding out he wasn't read his Miranda rights. Thank you, girl. Yes, y'all. Please grab your daily heart me so we can, you know, just have some reciprocal energy going on, right? Thank you. I appreciate it. So she was saying, the facts, like he wasn't read his Miranda rights. The camera kept getting cut off and stuff. And so obviously this female cop is about to be thrown under the bus. I don't think she did what she was doing alone. So then I was like I said, Luigi never looked like Luigi to me, meaning he never looked like the guy on the picture. And then on top of that, the guy on the picture was way more assassin. Because I watched when the report first came out, I was at lunch with my friend and I'm facing the TV and I'm just like, what the hell just happened? And so you just see the guy come up and then, and like, that's way too assassin. That feels professional. That doesn't feel like a college kid with a vendetta because his mama got hurt or he's in pain or whatever the story is. It just didn't feel like it. And so we find out that he got searched before they had a warrant. And then she cut off her camera. And then there was a chain of custody with the book bag that wasn't right. And then, and none of this is misinformation. All of this is in the news. TikTok bots who be listening. All of this is verified because it's in the news. It's reported. So like her camera was on, her camera was off, different chain of command from the McDonald's to the station was supposed to be 9 minutes, but she took 11 minutes. And then she was like, I picked up lunch first or breakfast first for somebody, but she couldn't say who. So all this junk feels like, this is weird. But one of the things that is the outlier to me is that this was in December. It wasn't in January. It wasn't with the regime, So this was in December. And so I'm like, but why does this feel like everything else? Because once you start laying down the list, right? You have Luigi kicks it off, right? So that's 12. So that's December. Then you have the guy, two guys in January, right? So you have two guys in January. You have the one at the football game in Louisiana, and then you got the one at the hotel, the TR Hotel in Las Vegas. Both of those on like the first of the year. Both of them dead. That was weird. Oh, there was another one. There was a blow up thingy. Was it Tennessee or Kentucky? A car on the street. Was that 2024? Or beginning of 2025? Remember there was a car just sitting on the street and then it just... What year was that? Anybody know what year that was? Because my laptop's not going to respond the way she need to be responding. Where are you anyway, girl? Oh, she's all the way over there. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Dang it. Okay, computer, cut back on. But yeah, so there was a come on, computer. My cord is so loose, my monitor just keeps shutting off. Did you? Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I think it was Tennessee. You have to know what I'm talking about. Like, hold on. It was just a car parked. I think it was Tennessee or Kentucky, blow up in the middle of the night. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, wait. No, that's a plant explosion. Oh, that was 2020. That was 2020. That was the camper that was parked outside. How that 5 years fast? That thing, 5 years went by so fast. Okay. It was a camper in Nashville, just parked, and then it exploded, and it was just so weird. Um, and then you had the plant in Tennessee that just eviscerated everybody. Um, and that was a military plant, you know. Yes, Nashville, remember? Yeah. But I can't believe that was 2020. Like, really? That was that long ago? What? Oh my God. Like, I feel like I got blipped for real. I feel like I got blipped. You can support them at the block party, baby. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's my shit. All the boys want to get like this. Okay. So anyway, I am not waiting, babies. Turn on community flag commenting. Will hide new comments based on what your community mutes, blocks, or reports in the live. Oh, I'm gonna turn that on, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna turn that on. That way y'all can flag it. Hey Nessa. So okay, I can't believe it was 5 years ago. All right, so back to this. So Luigi was December. Then we had these two things in January: the football game, the guy running into the thing and then shooting and then somehow disappearing himself. Then you have the Las Vegas thing in front of the TR where it was one of those ugly vehicles that Tesla makes. I can't think of what they're called now. That like kaboomed. Um, that thing happened. But those are outliers because nobody lived for that. Then you have the thing that happened in September with Kirk. Then you have the thing that happened with Turkey Day, and so obviously in November. There's a fourth one, and I can't think of it. A fourth one. You have the person with the trans. You have the person with the Middle East. You have the female. No, it's not female. That was a different conversation. I can't remember who the fourth person was. Was there something else that happened? Hey, Dawn. The ammunition point. Oh, it's near your dad's place? Oh my God. Thank God nothing happened to him. Thank God nothing happened to him. Okay, so there's a fourth person who's in jail for something they didn't do. But let's just go with these three people, right? Um the Luigi thing feels like it fits. This Kirk thing feels like it fits the Turkey Day thing, But it's weird because Luigi was outside of this year. It was December, but it was after the win, So does it fit? And then they were saying the CEO owed money, was like getting in trouble for bribery or something. Oh, they're like, wear your life vest effect. Okay, fine. I'll put it on 25 minutes and then I'm taking it off. Okay. Turkey Day, DC. Oh, the thing in DC. Okay. They just feel similar because, oh, that's what it was. The Butler thing. But he doesn't survive. So you have the Butler thing that doesn't, okay, that's what like snagged my attention. Because it's like, here's this guy with supposedly 2 attempts on his thing, right? The Butler guy doesn't survive. But then the Luigi guy, the Luigi target is taken out. The Tyler target is taken out, supposedly, allegedly. And then the Turkey Day targets are taken out. Why do they feel the same even though they're in different places? So I kind of want to, I guess, read on that. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to read on Luigi because it feels too similar to these other people. You get what I'm saying? Because Luigi is a narrative, right? Oh, and that's what they were talking about. She mentioned, like, because she did a reading on why did they choose him? And she's like, it's because they needed to, calm the fears of the CEOs or something, because they knew they were next or some junk like that. And I was like, I just feel like this fits in 2025. Like, I feel like it belongs in 2025. It feels like it's the same thing. So it's like, okay, that's what I want to read on first. Is the Luigi thing part of the whole thing, or is it an outlier? I want to go there first. And then I also want to go, we'll probably have to nix this one so that we have different, like, clearer answers. Because I don't think any of these people actually did the thing. I don't think so. Because when I first saw the video and then I saw who they were looking for, I'm like, Luigi's handsome. Don't get me wrong. He's handsome. However, Luigi is not that dude. Like, that dude had different eyebrows. He had a different nose. Like, he was different. And then when they brought this guy out and they're like, he's the one who did it, I'm like, listen, I don't notice when white people get haircuts. Like, I'm just unobservant about certain things. But y'all not unobservant. Y'all like, oh, girl, fabulous haircut. And all she trimmed was like a quarter of an inch. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, y'all have to know that these are not the same people. Exactly, Don. He didn't get his Miranda rights. But I'm like, but that was under the Biden administration. So was the FBI people? That's the other question I had, and I meant to research it. Did we switch FBI people, or did we just switch the directors? Because it feels like it fits in 2025, not in 2024. Like, it doesn't feel like it fits under Biden. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying because Trump is bad, Trump is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the shadiness just fits in 2025. Like, why are you pitting this on somebody who didn't do it? Though, I also do feel like Homeboy is part of a group of people, maybe. That might be something. It's just a thought out there. But he's not the one who actually triggered. Because if you thought he was the one who triggered, why wouldn't you do the swabby thing? Doesn't guns still leave residue? Like, don't they still do a burn or something? Am I watching too much Law and Order CSI? Like, don't they still leave something on you? I don't know. Like, that. But then, yeah, so they didn't do his Miranda rights. They didn't have a search warrant. There's no chain of custody between the thing. Yes, they feel administration connected. That's exactly it. But there are two different administrations. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. So let's get into that. I feel like I'm missing something because I don't think he did it. I don't think Tyler did it. And it's not because I'm like, for the villains, because they're not even real villains. Okay, so you get what I'm feeling. I'm working with that. We can work with that. I don't feel too crazy now. Why am I saying, where's my laptop? It's my notebook. It was what I was pressing on. All right, girl, you can go over there. Let's, I don't know how to read on that. Let's see. For subscribers, we're going to do a 2026, okay? For subscribers, I think on Sunday, meaning tomorrow, we'll do a look ahead at your 2026 readings. So I'll do that for subscribers tomorrow. I'll come on at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then for subscribers, I'm coming on that kind of early because, you know, that is going to be a little bit of a time. So for all subscribers, yes, we'll do a look at your 2026. And then we'll see what's up. And that's basically a thank you for trusting me and all that kind of stuff. Now, mind you, those of you on YouTube, I don't mean subscribers to my channel. I mean subscribers on TikTok, because that's a paid subscription thing. So I will be doing that for subscribers only. I'll make a video about it today so that my other subscribers know. All right, I wanna read. Okay. Am I doing a spread or just doing jumps? We're gonna do my normal spread. So, what's the question? The question is, I don't know if he was set up. I can't wrap my mind around it. I don't know. Oh, let's ask this question. Tell me about this Luigi United thing. How did that go down? Am I taking that? Okay, yes. Is that his foundation? Yes. Okay. I'll look at it later because I don't want to get distracted. Okay, so what is the challenge to? What challenge did he meet during this United Luigi thing? What's the challenge? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like something's itching my brain about it. It's like something's not right. Something's not right. I feel like what's her name? On Madeline. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. Something is not right. And that's why I sing this song. Only us older people will know that. Okay. It's not for the young people. That's for Madeline, the French little cartoon. Okay, so what's the challenge for that? What's the challenge for the United Health thing and Luigi? Like what's the thing? I don't know. What is crossing it? Let's do it that way. Crossing or challenge. Oh, you threw that one out. Good. Thank you. Okay. And let's look at the past about that. What's the past? Are there plans? Was it a group thing? Is it like a now you see me? Well, not really, because that's a heist. So what's the past? What goes in the past for this? Ay, ay, ay. That's too many. That's a lot of too manys. And of course it was a Page of Pentacles. But no. Oop. Okay, whatever you just threw out. All right. So what is the energy over all of this? Because something feels off. What is the energy over this Luigi United thing? Well, I mean, I guess this we're going to see, right? Hopefully. What is this energy? What's the energy of the United Health / Luigi thing? Okay. And how is he impacted? Or how is, I don't know how to say it. Okay, let's just go with how is he impacted? Was there something to learn here? How is, I don't know this question here. How is this situation impacted? How are the plans impacted? How is what happened impacted? Listen, just give me the tea. That's what I need to know. What's the tea over here? Oh, snap. You just throwing it at me now. Listen, I'm sorry I was short with you. I'm sorry. And then you give me 3 things. Did I take this one? No, that just flipped by accident. Okay. Interesting. And what's the outcome? What is going to be the outcome of this Luigi United Health thing? Oh my God, we're at 5,000 likes already. Thank y'all. God, you just throwing stuff at me. Got it. Dang. Okay. So I left them turned over. Let's look. Just so y'all know, turned over. Okay. So, wow. At the foundation, we have, oh wait, mirror. Let me take the mirror off. At the foundation of this, move. We have the High Priestess and we have the 3 of Swords. We got secrets and grief, pain, loss. Secret dealings. Okay, that's at the foundation. I mean, it's a death, but no, there's something else there. There's something else there. I think it was a hit, though, for real. Oh, Chariot. I think it was a hit. The Chariot, control. Not in control. Or can't stop it from moving forward. Okay, hold on. Let's get the rest of the story because like something's trying to unfold. So let's see. Past. Overindulgence. Is this about the CEO? Yes. This is about the CEO. So we're going to find out who did it. Choices is the energy over all of this. Something about choices. Then we have impact. So the impact is Ace of Cups. The impact or lessons. Ace of Cups is temperance, which is interesting because Ace of Cups is a cup, temperance pouring cups. And then, ooh, greed. Four of Pentacles. And that's our first pentacle. What are you trying to tell me? What's the outcome? Wow. Outcome. The moon and the tower. What are you telling me? Hey, Abby. What are you telling me? This feels like the CEO. This isn't telling me about Luigi. This is the CEO. This was money laundering. This is money laundering. This is money laundering. So why is there so much emotion in this thing? Why is there a lot of emotion? Good morning. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Why is there so much emotion here? Okay, y'all, I'm getting goosebumps like crazy, and I'm like, bruh. But you haven't given me the story yet. But this is money laundering. This doesn't feel like it was about healthcare itself at all. Because pentacles are the health card. We only have one pentacle in this whole thing. I mean, pentacles are also money. And there's still only one here for that too. However, there are still other words here about greed. And I think that's the backup here. This was a hit. And Luigi's too calm, though. Yeah, from the CEO's point of view, this was a hit. Okay, we're going to have to read directly on Luigi. Because there's also the fact that he's too calm. If I was arrested for something I didn't do, I would be freaking the F out. Because obviously you're trying to pin this on me. You know what I mean? Like, I might know I didn't do it, but you're over here like making up stuff about me. So I would be freaking out. He's a cool cucumber. And someone obviously paid off the people in prison to protect him. He's very chill, and that is suspect for me. Okay, this is what I got before I was in this whole spiritual world thing. But when I saw it, I got this impression, especially when I found out he was found next door, you know, in the state next door. I got an impression that he was a lookalike in a group of people of lookalikes. And that he was set up to take the fall. You know what I mean? Like, he was supposed to. But because he didn't do it, he should be able to get off. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's this guarantee that he was going to get off. There's something to this puzzle, bro. Right. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, this is, okay. But I still don't know what this is about. Okay. It's making my head itch. Like, okay, so first of all, there are 5 major arcana in here. So I know this is some truthful big deal here. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is. All right, so let's back this up. So again, I'm getting that this is the CEO vibes. So at the foundation then is I guess like with the broken-hearted part or the grief or loss, that could also pertain to like the insurance policy, you know, like not paying out a insurance policy or not allowing a surgery and so somebody dies from that. That could be a thing, right? Um, no, it's not the same guy. Oh, the guy they used to get CK? No, it's not the same guy. Because I remember looking at that guy and I was like, he might be fine. I never said that about the other guy. But now you're itching my brain. I gotta go look. Okay, so like I'm saying, like this could be about that, about like denying a claim, and so somebody experienced loss over that. That could be still part of it. Um, but I'm getting money laundering here. Uh, and since he actually is being accused of something to do financially, I do think that fits that more. Um, my brain wants to tell me something. Okay, tell it to me. Who is this? I'm definitely getting it's a hit. First of all, um, talk to me. Is it wealthy? No. I don't, I don't think it's foreign. I'm gonna have to go to Nick's on this one, bro, because I can't. This one's stumping me. Was he going to tell? No, but he was about to get well, maybe. He's about to get dragged into, okay, so here's the thing. There's a lot of emotional cards here. So, all right, again, we have the 3 of Swords here at the foundation. We also have the broken heart, the grief, the loss at the foundation. So like, I want to say, like, it could be someone who got denied, right? And they lost a loved one, but it doesn't fit. It's not fitting. Like, my spirit's rejecting that one. Like, that's not it. So now I'm like, okay, is it because he owed people money, maybe? That's like, almost there. There's some more to this. Like, I'm not corrupt, so I don't know what corrupt people do. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, what else is corrupt? Like, I don't watch a whole lot of like movies that deal with corrupt people. I watch Hallmarks. So it's like, okay, there's money laundering, there's owing a bad guy. I'm like real square with this, you know? Like, I'm a square. Um so it's like it's almost like owing somebody, but it's like there's no loan sharks anymore. Like, who could he possibly have owed? You know? I doubt it was the company they got rid of him. Um, that doesn't feel like it's the company. I'm stumped Because this feels like, okay, on one hand, we could say he didn't have willpower to like stop stealing or something, but this feels more organized to me. This feels like he didn't have control. This feels like, yeah, he's this feels organized. This feels like a hit. This feels like an organization. You know, this whole chariot thing, like, because you got this guy leading. You have this guy at the front. You know, he's the one who controls the sphinxes. And so it's like, I feel like he owed. He owed because he's overindulgent, right? So, like I said, these are emotional cards. Oh, wait, what? Okay. But a loan shark feels too. It couldn't be a loan shark. Um, investors, 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 investors. I wonder if he had a separate business. I wonder if he had a separate business or was like trying to. Hold on. What's the CEO's name? Um, Luigi CEO. I gotta see something real quick. Especially for other CEOs to have been scared. Brian Thomas. Okay. You see, they made up this little bull crap um, thing where they said the motive is supposedly that he struggled with chronic back pain and he kept being denied. And then it said, like, you know, he had the bullets, a deny, delay, deny, depose. Hold on. And then you have the Kirk guy with some scratching on his. Hold on. And then you had the guy with the ice people. That's the other person. Did they get him? Did they get that ice person? Texas? The ice person? You see how, like, they keep running the same plays because they dumb as F. Like, this is killing me. This is killing me. This is killing me. Because Luigi's too cool. But I don't think he did it. Whereas you got Tyler, who is he's not cool. He doesn't feel like he's cool. Um okay. So Brian, tell me about this guy. Brian CEO. What about him? Very un-American response. Who is he? 2025. I'm gonna put money laundering. He was not accused of money laundering. He was a defendant in a class action suit alleging, insider trading and fraud. Okay. Don't you act like I can't see that. Insider trading and fraud. Insider trading and fraud. Okay. Hold on. So the lawsuit filed by the City of Hollywood Firefighters Pension Fund. See, look. It keeps trying to block me from reading this thing. Stop loading. Okay. So it says the lawsuit filed by the firefighters said that Thomas knew of the DOJ investigation. Okay. So the lawsuit alleged that he and other executives sold millions of dollars in company stock while withholding information about. Okay. That's over there. It's over there. He cost somebody money. He cost somebody money. So the other executives sold millions of dollars in company stock while withholding information from the DOJ antitrust investigation. So, the lawsuit filed by the Hollywood Firefighters Pension Fund claimed that he knew of the DOJ investigation as early as October 2023, but did not disclose this information. He sold 31% of his shares for a profit of over $15 million in February of 2024, less than 2 weeks before the news dropped about a federal probe. The Justice Department had initially sued to block United Health from acquiring Change Healthcare in 2021, antitrust. In 2024, they reportedly reopened the case to investigate whether proper firewalls were in place to protect data. It wasn't about that insurance thing at all. It was definitely about money. It was definitely about money. It's not about insurance, it's about money. Okay. So then it says he was gunned down in Manhattan. You know what? I'm over here. Don't let me look at this video. Because this is some really bad camera video. He was too messy and careless. Exactly. Yeah. There's something. They found a good play, and see, you with me here. There's something very. There's something. Yeah. Hold on. Or other CEOs worried he was being messy. He was too messy and careless. Come on, computer, don't die on me. She's like, can you close something? All right, I can close something. I'll close that. Okay, this feels like the area, because there's the greed, the stinginess over in the impact. Because why would that not be in the past if it was the insurance thing? So, okay, now this is making some sense. The overindulgence, the excess, and the disconnection. Like, if I wanted to, I could read it as if it had something to do with the insurance. Denying insurance, being disconnected, being inhuman, like that kind of stuff. Like, I could read that as it, but it doesn't feel like that's it, because then choices comes, right? And then you have make a good choice, make a bad choice. And it feels like over this, he was going for the bad choice. And in fact, let me take it back. There is no good choice. I'm seeing that there is no good choice, because if it was for other people, the good choice would be the treasure or like the celebration, the laurel. But if we're talking this greed, then taking the jewels and trying to run with it makes more sense. As that's what it is. It has something to do with that, the laundering, or not laundering, insider trading, costing people money. So then that means the other CEOs were on a hit list, right? No, it just feels like it's just him. Is it just because he's the CEO? He's gonna get cornered by the FBI. This doesn't, okay. So like I said, like the bad choices, but then when we had the impact part, what I'm seeing is he might have went too big, right? Because this is new beginnings, love, emotional clarity, blah, blah, blah. But I'm seeing the cup, like, oh, okay, goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. He went too big. He sold 31% of his shares. He went too big. He made $15 million from that. It still feels like he owed people. This was most definitely a hit. Most definitely a hit. And not because of the insurance part of it. So what does Luigi have to do with it? I wonder if we... You know what's interesting? Okay, I wonder if it has... I wonder if it does have something to do with the firefighters. Like maybe the fire chief or something, because obviously it was money. Okay. Oh, this is stumping me. Cause it's like you're almost there, Shaneequa. You're almost there. It's like, yeah, but where is there? Because okay, it feels like he went too big, right? It feels like he went way too big. Like he had his hand out, like went too big. Um, and tried to transfer, moving from cup to cup, right? Acting in stinginess and acting in greed. I'm being reminded that it's all tied in together. Hey, Ferbiana. It's all tied in together. So does this lead back to Epstein too? Financial institutions is all tied in together. Doesn't like Luigi look like he could have been a firefighter? Like the skinniness aside, right? Um, like I'm being pushed in this firefighter direction. Like maybe the fire chief or something? Like who would he know in that realm? Because like I said, the outcome was the tower. Is that his death? Does that make sense? And then the secrecy here. So is it That's what I'm wondering, Don. Like, I know he comes from money, but it's also like I feel like he looks like other people. Like that okay. That's the thing that I okay, come on. Hold on. I gotta go to Nick's. My head hurts. This is making my head hurts. There's something about this that nobody's thinking about. Like there's another angle to this. Hold on. We gotta go to Nick's. Nick's. Where are you, Nick's? I gotta go to Nick's. Okay. Let me get Nick's out real quick. I gotta see if I'm on track before I keep spinning in the same place, you know? It's like, he's a very hairy kid. He looks like a firefighter. Not the skinny part, but like, it's the Italian part. It's scratching my brain. I'm like, what am I missing? Let's look at Nick's real quick. Oh, did somebody support me? I don't know. Thank y'all. Thank you for the heart means or whatever. Did I miss something? I'm sorry if I missed it. I'm gonna pull you guys down on YouTube so that you can watch. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gift you've ever sent. I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna I don't want to stay on this too much, but this is bothering my brain. I appreciate the gifts, you guys. Thank you. It lets me do this because otherwise I'd be working on my books and stuff right now. Look at the CEO family. I gotta see. Hold on. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, so. All right, Onyx. Can we talk? Are you ready to talk? I would love to ask you some questions. All right, that's the yes. Let's get a no. Let's see your no, please. For the people in the chat new to us, let's see your no. Okay, you took a long time, dude. All right. Oh, for you people on the West Coast, 444. All right. All right, thanks for that. Let's ask a baseline question. Am I wearing purple? Am I wearing purple? Is my dress purple? Hey, Kirkia. Okay. Yes, I am. Let's ask another baseline question. Do I have 14 heads? If you say yes, I'm going to be mad. Do I have 14 heads? Okay, and that's no. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Was the CEO death about an insurance claim? Was the CEO death about insurance claims? Was the CEO death about denied insurance claims? Let's put it that way. Was his death about denied? Okay, so no. All right. Does the CEO death have anything to do with, you're already starting to say yes. Does it have anything to do with the stock market money thing? What do you call it? The fraud. Does it have anything to do with that? Okay, yes. Was the death a hit? Like, was it a very organized professional hit? Okay, it was a professional hit. All right. Did Luigi do it? Was he the hitman? No. Okay. Was he part of a group who was part of the hit? Sorry, hold on. Was Luigi, hold on, stop. Was Luigi part of a group who was part of the hit? Okay. Was Luigi part of a group who was part of the hit? Okay. I'm not asking that right. How do I ask it? Hey, you guys. Hi, Coach Linda. How do I ask this? Thank you for getting your heart, me. Make sure you say something afterwards so you can grab your points. Okay. Was Luigi part of the planning for this hit? Was he part of the planning for this hit? Okay, you're saying no. Does he have anything to do with the hit at all? Is he like part of the organization, part of the group? Does he have anything to do with this hit at all? It's saying yes. So is he volunteered to be the fall guy? Was he volunteering to be the fall guy? Yes. Okay. Is there another person who looks like him? Is there another person who looks like him who actually did it? Was the other person wearing a prosthetic? Was he wearing a fake nose? That's what I thought it looked like to me. My computer froze. Did that cross anybody else's mind that the person was wearing a prosthetic? Okay, so the guy in the hotel, the one who smiles. Hey, Delvin. So the guy in the hotel, the one who smiles that they said is definitely Luigi. Was that Luigi? The guy in the hotel who smiled? No. Was that smile a deliberate act to get on camera? Was that smile a deliberate thing to get on camera? looking that way. Okay, that's a yes. All right, there's something to this. All right. Hi. What's up over on YouTube land? Um, okay, y'all help me out. I don't know my question to answer with regard to this. I'm getting a lot of goosebumps though, so we're in the right arena. Okay. Did Luigi accept to go to jail knowing that he would not get, that he should not get the, like he should get acquitted? Did he accept going to jail because he knew he would get acquitted? What's your question? Was he part of an online group pertaining to the CEO? What do you mean online group? Something's just not right about this. Hold on. Like, why would the cop mess up so brazenly? Like, that was like a complete mess up. Okay. Does it have anything to do with, for Luigi, did it have anything to do with the insurance? Like being denied or being a former patient or anything like that? No. Was Luigi invested in this? No, because if he was invested, they would say that. Was he invested in the insurance group? No. Okay. Am I in the ballpark at all? Am I in the ballpark at all? Like, am I even in the same stadium? You're like, no. Was the CEO death a professional hit? Okay, it was a professional hit. Does Luigi know who actually did it? Does he know who actually did it? Does he know the shooter? So was he hired to take the fall? He was hired. What? It, do the firefighters have anything to do with this? The firefighters union? Is it anything to do with the firefighters? Okay, no. Is it someone who had investments in the insurance company? Is it someone who had investments on the stock market? Does it have anything to do? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. So it's somebody who has investments. Does it have anything to do with the I-state? Does the I-state have anything to do with this? You're not telling me yes or no. Okay. Um, oh, it was New York. Okay. Does it have anything to do with Eric Adams? Is Eric Adams involved in any way, shape, or form? That's a no. Was it any kind of crime mob boss or anything involved? Okay, but this has to do with money, the whole stock market thing, the fraud thing. Does it have anything? I just want to verify. Is it about the fraud thing that was done? The losing money, the stock market, all that. Fudge, something's not right about this story. Okay. Does the government have the story right at all? Is the government correct at all? No. Is the government in on making this guy a scapegoat? Yes. Was the cop in on this? Was the cop in on everything that, no. So is the female cop just that inept? Oh, that was a separate scam thing. Okay. Not scam thing, but like a different setup thing. Like the cops are like, we're going to get somebody and we're going to make it stick. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. All right, so that's a whole separate plan thing. What's your question? Okay, so oh, hold on. Basically, okay, so did the call come from inside the house? Was he taken out by someone else in the insurance company? Was it someone else in the insurance company? Okay, that doesn't feel far off. It's a no, but that doesn't feel too far off. Okay. I'll ask the question. I don't know what we're meaning by that. Okay, so did the law firm that's defending Luigi know Luigi prior to this? Can you make your answers bigger, please? Because I feel like I'm trying to guess at what you're doing. Make your answers bigger, please. Okay, so yes. All right, let's start these questions all the way over because I'm lost. Okay. Did the board, okay, wait, so yeah, because there would be a board. Right. All right. So did the board, did the board have him taken out to not pay a severance? You're on the money. So was it a hit by the board of directors from the same insurance company? If that is the answer, please. Oops, I don't want my hand to go. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she shook her hand. Wait, hold on. Let's rewind. Are the culprits the board of directors? That's another yes. Because they would know that that man went out and that they had a meeting. I wonder if they sent him out by himself. Hold on. So did someone on the board set him up to go for that coffee or whatever it was he was going for? Did someone on the board set him up to go outside by himself? Sorry, my hand moved. Oops. Did someone on the board set him up to go for the coffee run? Yes. Okay. What does Luigi have to do with this, though? Hmm. Because it's like, okay, this is why I'm asking is because Luigi is supposed to be an outsider to the other things that happened in 2025. A lot of shit happened in 2025. So he's supposed to be the outsider to it, but it seems like if he's the out, if that case is the outside, then that makes sense because that means they're copying that case because they did the whole bullet thing. They did all that dumb shit. Okay, so how does Luigi tie into this? Does Luigi have any ties to the board? To the board of directors? Okay, no. Does he have any tie to the actual hitman? No. Did anybody ever see if they Googled him like they Googled the other people? Did anybody check that? That's what got me thinking about this. Like, did anybody ever Google him before this happened? I know we weren't checking, I guess. And I can't even get on my computer. It's like dead. You know how like they Googled the troops and then they Googled the Kirk and like those different people that there were searches before. I wanted to know if there was any searches about Luigi before. Because how was he chosen? How are they choosing these people? Was he approached to take the fall? Because he looked like the shooter? Okay, but who was he approached by? Was he assured that he would get off because he didn't actually pull the trigger? Was he assured that he would get off? Okay, so yes, he was approached. Yes, he was assured. Um, is someone else paying the lawyers for him? Yes. Did that same person buy off the cop? Did they buy off the cop? No. The cops had their own corrupt thing. Did that person tip the cops off to it being Luigi? Because why did they go to that McDonald's? Okay. All right, so he pissed somebody off on the board. Did the board not know he was going to do him? But it was him and other CEOs who did it, or other members. Oh my God, it's so complicated. I'm not corrupt enough for this. I'm just not corrupt enough for this. Let me just ask one more time. Let me ask if it's tied into any of the other things that happened in 2025, and then we'll move on. Okay, so is the Luigi thing tied into any of the other stuff that showed up in 2025? Kirk, DC, anything? No. Okay. So were they using the Luigi thing to be copycats? Like were they being yeah. Okay. Is he going to get off? Yes. And will he be paid a good amount of money? Or has he already been paid a good amount of money? Was he promised any financial anything as a result. No. Like, okay, what is it? Uh, there's something. Okay. Were they promising to take care of his family? They already have money. I'm stuck. Was he promised fame and notoriety? Hey, Marianne. Okay, was he promised anything? Okay, he was promised something. I don't know what he was promised. Okay, let me ask again. Does he know anybody on the board, on the CEO board? That would have come out, right? I'm stuck. I'm confused. I'm so stuck. But it does make sense that, kind of, it does make sense that there would be like a board hit. Especially if you're costing you're trying to tank the company. I'm wondering if it's something to do with a job, but like, hold on, let me see. Everything is not responding. Why are you mad at me? Okay, so hold on. What was I looking up now? Oh, I want to look at the thing again. So, what was it? CEO Brian Thompson fraud. Okay. All right, so the allegations again was that Brian Thompson was involved in insider trading and fraud. The lawsuit filed by the firefighters' pension fund claims that he sold more than 15 million of his personally held United shares before the DOJ reopened an antitrust investigation. I wonder if he's going to throw the insurance people under the bus. This allegation allegedly cost the plaintiff significant losses, leading to a decline in stock price by $27 a share, erasing $25 billion in shareholder value. The lawsuit also names Andrew Whitty, the CEO of okay, so one is United Healthcare and then one is United Health Group. So I guess there's two CEOs for the same damn company. Who is allegedly to have known about the DOJ investigation also. So there were two CEOs then. Does that mean Andrew Whitty was, or was he going to throw Andrew under the bus? Huh. Oh, are they? They're connected to the DT pro bonos? Why are they representing him then? Oh my God, my head hurts. And this case is so enmeshed. And the crazy thing is, we knew about this fraud right after the shooting. This article is from December 13th. I ain't hear shit about this. Oh, you're asking me if they are. Okay. I was like, wait, what? All right, so he's gunned down. I remember seeing the shooting. It's way too. It was way too. Okay. So then they have the lawsuit on here. The lawsuit dated on the 14th, which was 7 months before, May 14th, 7 months before he got shot. Wow. Can you imagine if you had bought stock in here and then your stock fell by $27? And Andrew Whitty, he testifies at the Senate's Finance Committee. So why didn't they go after Whitty? Something's funny here. Something about Whitty is funny here. Or was he next? But then he would have been next. Like, they still could have went and got him. Oh, no, but then they were shining a light on him. No. And the funny thing is, to be in a fraud case, he's still CEO? Okay. His name is Sir Andrew Philip Whitty. So where are you from, Sir Andrew? Okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. Where's he from? Okay, he stepped down in May, abruptly. Why? Why did he wait till May to step down? And the chairman of the board took his place as CEO. He abruptly stepped down for personal reasons. I think we're right. I think what we're talking about is the answer. Is the situation. It has nothing to do with insurance, like actual denials or whatever. It has everything to do with this. Okay. Look up. Okay, that's a lot. That is something to look up to, but like, I'm gonna say that for people who want to look that part up. Because there's something funny about him stepping down all of a sudden, and it's like 5 or 6 months later, and he's involved in the fraud from the year before, and then obviously with the orange people in office, they got nothing done. You know, they didn't get anything happening to them. So how did their shares do during the stock manipulations? That's, oh my God. It's just too much. Okay. So here's the final thing I'm going to do on this part. Did Andrew Whitty have anything to do with Brian Thompson's death? Did Andrew Whitty have anything to do with Brian Thompson's death? Okay. Did Hemsley, who stepped in as CEO, have anything to do with Brian Thompson's death? Hemsley, who stepped in. The board member has something to do with it. Okay, was Brian Thompson going to expose anybody on the CEO? I mean, on the board? Was he going to expose people? No. Was he a liability? It's something else. Did he just overstep? Did he go too far with like what he sold? Like, okay. He did go too far. Oh, was he threatening to tell anything? Regarding, was he threatening to tell the plant? Like, okay, hold on. Because he was going to be, he was going to be, okay. He's threatening to tell something. If they didn't protect him, right? Was it if they didn't protect him, he was threatening to. Okay. Okay. Instead of being, instead of doing things quietly like Andrew, he was resisting or being loud, right? Okay. Now, how did Luigi get mixed up in it? Like, okay, he was approached. All right, so let's look at Luigi real quick as far as energy, and then we're gonna move on. Thank you. That literally made my head hurt. I'm telling you, it's like something was not right about that. Board put a hit on Thompson, hired Luigi as a fall guy, promised he'd become America's sweetheart. I think you're right. You're like, you look good. Nobody will believe you. You're a white kid. You're a Republican or libertarian or whatever. Because if you remember that other inmate, once people during the pandemic, they saw Mr. Light Eyes, they were like, ooh, and he got a modeling contract when he came out. All right, so talk to me about Luigi. Why did he decide? Why did he do that? Why did he agree? What's going on? Tell me about that situation, please. Give me the card of the oh, okay. All right, cool. Basically, they romanced him. Am I taking this challenge? Okay, so the challenge was the manipulation. Oh, they were going to abandon him. Okay. Disharmony. Okay. And then dishonesty. That's 2 dishonesty cards. The Page of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. He also had the Celebration card in reverse. So that's disharmony, dishonesty, dishonesty. They were going to abandon him there. They romanticized him into the position of saying yes. And then they were going to abandon him and let him take the fall for it completely. But his lawyer's smart. And Luigi's smart too. Luigi has record of the approach. It feels like he's like saying, like, I'll show them. You know? That's weird. Okay. Okay, well, tell me about the past. How do you get involved in this? 2 things. All right, we got Queen of Cups, emotional instability. We got the Lovers, disharmony again and balance. Was he just at a dark place in his life, I think? I don't feel like his family is close at all. And then the choices thing again. So, all right, so what's his current energy then? What is he currently sitting in with regards to this, all of this? Just 1 card, please. What is he currently sitting in? They have to look at that board and the current CEO now. All right, so it was a risk-taking thing. And then something about neglect. So there was some neglect here. Okay. All right, so how is he impacted or what is he learning? How is he, okay, we have 8 of Pentacles. The hard work is paying off. So far, he's done a year. He's been in jail a whole year now. So what's going to be the outcome of this? The outcome of all of this? I mean, he might be a loose string, you know? Because that's not him. That's not the guy who did it. So what's the outcome of this choice? Do I take that one? No. Okay. Come on now. I knew you were going to do something like that. Oh, chill with it. Okay, help me out, please. What's the outcome? Okay, so we have 3 of Pentacles. We have the 8. Ooh, and then we have the Judgment in reverse. Okay, hold on. You have to clarify that for me. That doesn't look good. Clarify this for me. Not all these, please. Just one card. Please clarify. When I walk through. Clarify for me, please. Show me what I need to see. Luigi. The outcome of this. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So how does... Okay. Let's see. Let's see how this story turns out. All right. So, yeah, again, it feels like he got romanticized, right? Like we said, the promise. You're not going to go down for this. You didn't actually do it, blah, 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 blah. The challenge to this was, I mean, one, they weren't going to keep their word. They were being dishonest. So it's the Page of Swords. There was some dishonesty, some manipulation about that. Like they really weren't planning to keep the word. They were going to let him go in and rot. And then there was some more of that, like even more, like with the big A's, they were lying to him. And so there was also this delayed celebration here. Because if you notice, they're just now talking about his Miranda rights. It's a whole year later. Yeah, she was neglected by the company. So, like, that could have, like, given him some incentive to say yes. You know, like, stick it to the man type of thing. But that's not the reason he died. So, in the past... and this would be his mother, right? So there is the emotional instability, the mood swings. That's where I get like the house wasn't a happy one. And then we also had the Lovers here and the Lovers in reverse. Loss of balance, disharmony, imbalance, temptation, difficult choices. I think it was the temptation. It feels like he was definitely persuaded. I wonder, you know, he was recruited. It wasn't that he was approached, he was recruited. That's why it feels like that. Okay. And then, so there was some confusion. And it felt like he didn't have a choice. Or like this was the only choice. So he went in reckless. He went for it, he did it, it was reckless. And then, like I said, like they had neglected him. He was languishing. Nothing was happening. He was protected, you know, but other than that, like the case wasn't moving until like literally now. And so this feels like his lawyer got to work here. Yeah, he also had, exactly. That's why I'm wondering, did somebody research him like they did these other people? I have no idea how to check and see if somebody was researching him before. I don't know what people are looking up with that. Is that like Google keywords or something? I have no idea. But I think if we look, we can see if that pattern still stands, you know? But it feels like the hard work, you know, he put his head down, he did hard work. Like I think he figured out, like he went through his memory to figure out, okay, he read law books. He read law books. Because things weren't moving. Okay. Things weren't moving. So he read the books himself. He read up on his case. And that's where he got the whole thing about the Miranda rights and all that kind of stuff. And then talked to the lawyer about it. That's what happened. Because they were going to let his ass sit in there. They were going to do that. Because the outcome was supposed to be this. The outcome was supposed to be he was going to be judged. And that was going to pretty much like take care of it. And then he would have been stuck in jail, you know, unable to do anything. And like I said, he got with that lawyer. They started talking, collaborating, figuring this thing out. And so instead, the outcome is, instead of being backstabbed like they had planned, you know, he handled business. Like, he did the work. He looked at precedent. I mean, when you're in jail, what do you have time to do? I feel like he also talked to somebody who... That's funny. Somebody helped him in jail. Like one of the fellow inmates, and like talking about it, like, no, this is what you have. This is what you could do. Like, you know, I've been reading up on it. You know, like, I feel that. So somebody helped him. That's this too. That's this. Him and the inmates were figuring this shit out. Then when he approached the lawyer. Then, okay. Then he could see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. He's going to have to get off because they didn't read his Mirandas. And they didn't do a proper search and seizure. And there was a loss of custody of his evidence. So he's going to get off. He's going to get off. And it's because they were doing the work. They did the homework. Like, did they read you your rights? You know, like, I hear somebody, like, asking him, like, basically an inmate lawyer, you know. Because this information feels like an aha, as opposed to, oh, we've been waiting to reveal this. It feels more like a, got it, you know? So, yeah. Okay. But he better watch himself afterwards. All right, just yes, no question. Will he be safe after he gets out? I feel like the protection will continue, but will he be safe after he gets out? Will he be safe after he gets out? Just a yes, no card, please. That took a lot of work. Okay, he might be. There's some not oligarch, but some person in UH who might have something different to say. You know, like some stingy merchant type of person. It's a maybe. No, I only take questions through TikTok, you guys, not through YouTube, because I don't do free questions. I do donation questions. Okay, that makes sense. God, why did that take so much work? It's been bugging my brain. Like, something about this don't sit right. So it was a hit by the board to get that man out the place, because he was a rash person, loudmouth. Uh-oh, the cat's saying, feed me. Okay. That feels better. I'm like, okay, I got my answer. All right, let's move on. That one hurt my head. That hurt my head. Where to next? Didn't it? It was just like, okay, click. Thanks for your help, though. Jesus. That hurt my head. All right, so that took care of him. Now, Taylor. Do I get a Taylor? Do I do Taylor? No. No, no, no. Gabbard. What is she up to? MTG, Gabbard, and AOC. I haven't heard from AOC lately. Have you guys heard from AOC lately? Oh, guess what? They ended up suing. Oh, that's why he stepped down. Because the shareholders sued them in May. This May. Huh. The group of investors alleged that the company misled them by not adjusting its forecast after the guy was killed. So they materially false and misleading. It's like, you didn't learn your lesson? Okay. Ooh, good question. All right, hold on. MJPH. Who's PH? Who's the H? I haven't read on Gabbard, so I want to read on Gabbard because Gabbard's been quiet. Oh. Oh, him. Gabbard's been quiet. So we have this heartbreak. Not just a heartbreak, but stab. Betrayal. Betrayal. Treason. It's all of it. All of it. Is that her foundation? Is that her foundation? Yeah. Why? Okay. Don't tell me why. Give me what's challenging her? What is being challenging to her right now? Gabbard. What is challenging her? Oh. I think she knows that man is gone. I think she's gonna get out of Dodge. So we got the death card in reverse. What's in the past? What's in the past that got her into all of this? Because isn't she the one who's a Russian asset? Allegedly. She's the Queen of Pentacles. In reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So then, what is her current energy? What is currently her energy? Right now, what is she doing? What's her current energy? Ooh, 5 of Pentacles and 8 of Wands. That makes sense. So how is she about to be impacted? Impacted, or what lesson is she learning? How is she about to be impacted? Oh, snap. Okay, she got the Strength card in reverse. Is she gonna get caught up? Because she is over the Department of National... What is D&I? Department of National... I did. Is this impact? Or outcome? Outcome? Okay. Okay, so... I need you to clarify the 3 of Swords for me. Can you clarify the 3 of Swords? Girl, yes. We did the Luigi one just now, and my head hurt so damn bad from that thing. Oh, my God. My head hurts from that. Okay. Oh, okay. So then clarify, please, the outcome cards. What's the outcome? She is... I'm going to have to agree with Libby on this one. Okay. One more clarifier. That one. How is that happening? Okay, clarify that. Oh, she's gonna run. Okay. Right? Yes. Where's she run? Oh, I wonder where she's running to. She can't go to Russia. You know what's really funny? Is like, they had, okay, hold on. Let me finish this. Clarify that, please. Clarify the outcome. That's too many. One more time. Clarify the outcome. It's not making any sense. One last clarifier. Please clarify the whole part of the outcome for me, because this looks confusing. Clarify the whole outcome. I don't know what happens with that. Okay, so what I was saying is, remember how we talk about they're playing the same, hi Chris, hi Panda, that they're running the same playbook. Y'all notice, like, now that they're talking about the Somalis, they're using the same exact language he used last term. That's why you know it's AI. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to keep reading on her outcome because I'm like, what the hell does this mean? Because she had a good outcome, a bad outcome. It feels weird. All right. So if you're just now joining, we had just read on Luigi, trying to figure things out, and on Brian, the CEO. So with Brian, the CEO, we had got that the reason for his no longer being here was not what they said, obviously. We got that it was about money, but it was more about like what it cost people. But also about his blabbing about it or something to that effect of like threatening. And we got that it was actually the board that took him out, that it was a professional hit, and that Luigi was recruited to take the fall and promised that he would be okay. And instead, they tried to abandon him. However, it felt like he had prison inmate lawyers. Sorry, it felt like he had prison inmate lawyers that helped him find the loophole about, like, it was just like, you know, a conversation, like, did they read you your rights? And he's like, no. You know, and they was like, oh, now we have a case, you know? And that's why this is coming out as a aha moment. And he should get off, but he might want to still look over his back. Okay, that's what we just got. Now we're reading on Tulsi Gabbard, and this ain't a good reading. Okay, so to get started, this is her foundation. So her foundation is the Three of Swords. Again, this kind of feels like maybe treason, maybe I don't know. What I'm okay. Clarifying it, we got the Star, which is obviously a major arcana, and so that is talking about a lack of faith, despair, discouragement. So I'm thinking that she knows the man is either not here or very, very, very close to death. Yeah, she's quite quiet, right? So I'm getting that she knows. She knows. I'm getting that she knows what's going on. Because the other thing that came up was the Six of Pentacles to clarify this, and that is greed. Greed and exploitation. The exploitation word is very strong here. And so when I look at the initial card, the initial foundation of looking at the heartbreak, the loss. Loss is the biggest word here for me. So that just makes sense with the greed and the exploitation. And again, like I said, I think she knows. I think she knows something. She's a very astute woman, and I do think me and Libby are right there, because what's crossing her, what's the challenge, is the death, and I think this is his death. It says resistance to change, fear of the unknown. Like, I think this is his death that she's aware of, but also the death of whatever was supposed to be happening. That woman's so smart. Like, she feels the wind, basically. And I think she's very, very aware. So in the past, though, I feel like she kind of gave up something to be there. Like, she had other opportunities, other things to do. But I mean, her job was to be the insider, to help Russia do what they're supposed to do. But she missed that too. And she was getting paid for that. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So she was getting paid for that. And again, that was her greed. That was her materialism. So she was caught up in the game. But currently, that girl is on the outs. She's on the outs. She's trying to figure out where the hell she can go. She doesn't have a home, so to speak. Like, she can't go back to Russia. Russia's broke. Russia's like stealing from its... Oh, let me stop before I get flagged. So she can't go back there. So it's like she's trying to find this home of where to go, but it's real slow. Like, she's being very delayed. There's like no movement. So it's like she's like racking her brain trying to figure this thing out. Like, where am I supposed to be going? Especially if everybody's trying to run to either Qatar or Argentina. It's like, I'm not trying to be with y'all. Like, you know? So I'm like, where's she gonna go? Is she gonna go to Ireland? I don't know. She has to go to some place where she won't be extradited. So that's the other thing. So she's being impacted though. And what it's doing is she's no longer in a position of strength. She is basically not in control right now, because her options are extremely limited. And yeah, there's some issues here. There's some issues that's preventing her. Now, this is where things start to get a little confusing, like this kind of confusing, because this is just supposed to be outcome card. What I got initially was the Queen of Wands. And one of the things that the other readers point out is that the Queen of Wands, she's still a little bit, you know, her legs are a little ajar. The cat can be seen, if you know what I mean. That's what they say. So it feels like she's trying to make a new partnership, like trying to see where she's going to go next, like woo somebody, you know, like that kind of thing, like woo another country or something. I don't know what she's trying to do. We finna see. We finna see. So she knows. I don't know. It's stuck in my head. Okay, so there's that part, and then so then this came out, and this is the Ace of Pentacles, and you know, this is a big thing here. And again, there's loss here. There's loss, there's financial loss. Again, yet again, another missed chance. So it's like she didn't get out when she had the chance to. This is in the outcome. Like, she should have left when she could have left. She saw this shit show going down like a couple months ago. Like, she should have left like in September, you know? So that's part of the outcome, is that it cost her opportunity and it's costing her things. But then I get that she gets to break free of this, right? So what I'm getting, or like how I'm trying to read this, is it seems like she does manage to get out and go somewhere. However, it cost her, because who she's going out under or what have you, like, it's not gonna be what she thinks it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So this is like misuse of power, frustration. So it's like it's not what she thinks it's gonna be. That's all I can think of with there. And you get this moon card here, and that's confusion and deception. So it's like she was wooed there under one thing, so to speak. Like, you can come over here, you can be over here. But like when she gets there, it's not what it's supposed to be, because again, she has yet another thing, and that's where it lets me know. Like, I hope she don't go to Qatar. Saudi Arabia. That would be dumb as hell. Because the guy, the dictator she's about to go up under, he gonna flip on her. It's gonna be real interesting. He's gonna flip on her. She's in a really bad position. I'm not getting self-checkout with her, though. I mean, women don't do that as much as guys do. So I'm not, especially older women. It's not like you're listening to hormones at that point, you know? So, but it feels like she's going to trap herself. Okay. Why did the strength card come back out? What is that about? Well, it's a yes card. So what does that mean, though, for her? Hold on. See, I don't feel her getting killed either. I don't know. Yeah, she knows a lot. So it's like, basically, she'll be trapped there because they want that information. I don't know, because I don't know if this pertains to her, because it's the strength card in upright this time, but it's talking about being disconnected and stuff, and then it's talking about having hope again. So who knows? Her story might be up and down. Like, there's cycles changing, so I think her story might be up and down. I think they're going to try to use her, but if she doesn't give them what they want, let's just put it this way. Her future is hazy. I have no idea what her future would be. Like, it's hazy. Never mind. It feels like she's going to actually end up with justice. Okay. So I guess she's going to get away with it for a little bit, go into the wrong place or whatever, and then probably be given up because she's of no use. Yeah. That's a yes card. That's what it is. The yes card. She's of no use. So they would send her back to be, you know, dealt with. Or maybe it would be to the U.S. It wouldn't be to the ICC. Wait, because what is DNI? What does DNI stand for? Department of National Intelligence? Director of National Intelligence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll have intel. So it would seem like she's valuable. But she won't be. I think they're going to ask her to go too far. All right. So who is the last people we're going to look at? By the way, if you guys do want a personal reading, I do have the viewer wishes. You can choose a reading from there. We can do it that way also. I would love it if you tap, because I've been on here for an hour, almost 2 hours, and I'm only at 12,000 likes. That's weird to be so low for that much time. So I'd like it if you please tap. Thank you. Are you entertained? If you're entertained, please let me know. Thank you so much. Also, grab your daily heart me. Hey, Nicole, I didn't see you come in. Grab your daily heart me. And then once you do, say hi or something so that you get more points. Okay. Yes. So she's thinking she's going to go there, live in the lap of luxury, and instead ends up being overworked, over depleted. That was the 9 of Wands in reverse. That was Tulsi Gabbard. Thank you. If you got your daily heart me, make sure you say something. Make sure you say something. Okay. What are we doing? All right, who was next? I forgot what the other person was. Hold on. She's very quiet. So she's trying to leave. She's trying to figure out where she's leaving. She's gonna make a really bad choice. I know that. Okay, MJ. Ooh, let's look at MJ. Well, the MTG and MJ. Let's look at that situation. MTG and MJ. How is that gonna go down? Who is she? She is the Director of National Intelligence. She's the one who is allegedly, entertainment purposes only, a vodka asset. Like, and we knew she was. We knew she was, and she still got that position. Are you serious? We knew it. So, and she's over our intelligence. And one of the first things that they did, what are we talking about? We're talking about the MTG MJ situation. She's keeping him up at night. She's keeping him up at night. Yes. All right. Oh, was that supposed to be a significator? No. Okay. So let's work on it. Let's talk about give me the foundation of the situation. Why is MTG going after MJ? Does she think that's going to solidify her? Is she going to be successful? Let's look at it from her energy. Tell me about the Muppet. Do you know the Muffin Man? Give me the foundation. So yeah, give me the foundation of the reading. What is she doing with this MJ situation? Why is she so gung-ho? She tried to get rid of him in May, from what I understand. AOC. Yeah, I have AOC on my paper. All right, if you guys are entertained, I do have a goal here. Ooh. She's trying to be the star. Trying to be the star. Trying to disconnect from the MAGA. Well, the Tit-Rop version of it. Because she's in a broken relationship with the GOP. Okay. So, what's the cost to this? What's making it difficult? Or what's preventing? Money. Money. And also the family, right? If we think of it like the Godfather, like you don't cross the family. You don't break up the messaging. Hey, Layla. Let's talk about what's in the past. What's this about regarding this situation? What's in the past? Oh, she's a fool. Hey, girl. Make sure you say something. Make sure you say a comment so you can grab all your points. Once you guys do the follow and then the daily heart me, you should see like a plus by your heart and be able to grab your points. That tells TikTok, 1, you're a human being. 2, you're interested in content kind of like this. And 3, when it's your turn to be live, they're more likely to help you out because you're an engager of the platform. So make sure you make a comment after you grab your daily heart me. And then go and collect all your points. All right, so in the past, she has the Fool in reverse. What is the current? Current? Is that current? Yes. Ooh. That's interesting for it to be the current. Is that the current? Yes. It's a weird current. We got the Hangman in reverse, and then we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I didn't feel like that's what was going to happen. Help me out. Oh, well, we'll do a clarification later. So what's the impact? Impact or what she's learning from this? What's the impact? What's the impact of what she's doing and what she's learning? Impact. That's a lot. Interesting. It's like, take that. Okay, did he? All right. So what is the outcome? What would be the outcome to her campaign against? All right, clarify that one for me. We got the Emperor in reverse. Clarify that one for me. Oh, if you guys could please go and give me votes. Votes don't cost you anything. Five of Swords. Okay, so there's conflict. I got that part. But what's going to be the outcome? Will she be able to get rid of him, or is he going to be saved? All right, that's a lot. Sorry. Went dry for a second. Okay. I'm lost. That's so interesting. All right, so we got the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. I'll see how that clarifies. Okay, so other thing I need you to clarify is her current energy. Like, can you clarify what's the current energy? What's the current energy? What's the current energy? Clarify, please, the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. What's happening? Ooh, Page of Cups. New beginnings. So she's hit with these new beginnings. Okay. And I do see the anxiety on the bottom, but I also see strength. So, the voting thing, don't make me lie. See if it's in the gifts. See if there are little vote tickets. They should say 0 under it. See if it's in the gifts. It might be in the gifts. But yeah, so it's like, there's things she's worried about, such as probably the attack on her life, but then there's also a strength card. So she's having courage in the face of this fear, which definitely I think could be true, because we also see her taming the lion. So she's talking back to that lion who is through tweets only. So, you know, that's got to be a, what do you call that? A Stefan thing. Right, and then she's moving forward in communications. Okay, makes sense. Let's get her story. So since we're talking about MTG's campaign against MJ, so we got all these. So her campaign against MJ is this, the star. She is looking to shine her star. Yes, she is going to be removing herself from the house, but that's because she has other ideas. All right, there are other races and ideas. When do you need to... In Georgia, when do you need to declare you're running for Senate in Georgia? I'll say Senate. But she might be going for governor, actually. She might go for governor. I feel governor. I feel governor. Okay. So for Georgia, she would have to, yeah, by March, right? So she has time. She'll resign in January and put in her bid in March. March 2nd through March 6th is when she has to be in there. That makes so much sense. Oh my God, it makes so much sense. And would that be for governor, or is that just for Congress? Oh yeah, to get on the election ballot, period. Okay. Watch. She's going to declare in March what she's doing. Hey, boo. She's going to declare in March what she's doing. Me likey. Okay. So that's what she's doing. She's going after him to show that she's not afraid to go after party members who are not for the American people, who protect pedophiles. So she's shining her star, okay? Then there's the disharmony. So again, she's not afraid to step up in this phase of disharmony and stuff, right? Not being part of the family anymore, being discontented with the way things go, that kind of thing. And then this is also that too. So it's her separating herself from this group of people who had this bond, and there's no longer this bond. So two cards, two cup cards of disconnection. So she's definitely feeling disconnected from Daddy Man, and disconnected from the party really as a whole. I wouldn't be surprised if she does independent either. So the challenge or the cross to it is going to be the fact that she's supposed to be a lockstep. It's supposed to be family. It's supposed to be we move as one unit, you know. So that is the challenge, like what she's expected to do. And the other thing to that too is navigating the space of MAGA also is making sure that they're disconnected from the guy first. So there's that. So that makes sense because in the past though, she had been the fool. In the past, she did walk blindly after him. However, she did that because she wanted to be on the path. She wanted to be there. So there was some naivety also. For some reason, she did believe the guy until she saw those pictures. And that's when she was like, oh, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. And that's a big one, too, is her naivety. These are major arcana, like the rainbow looking cards. Those are major arcana. So those are like, this is big. Pay attention. So in her current energy, this is where it kind of had me a little stuck, is the hangman. So she's dealing with this hangman energy, which is this resistance to change, delay, indecision, stubbornness. I do feel like there was some of that. It's like it took her a while to say, hey, I am going to not run, right? But we're talking about this going after MJ. And I will say she sees MJ as seriously as the elf on the shelf, like protecting the pedophile, the pedophile ring. But this too is that it feels like because I don't necessarily get a missed opportunity here. What I get is that in this current energy, one, it feels like pages toe the line. Like, you know, I know they're the student, they're the messenger, they're the lowest of the court, so to speak. And that's what she would be as a house member. So she's supposed to just toe the line so that she can wait for her turn to ascend. But it's also feeling like this is out of value. Oops. Sorry, you guys are about to die. I gotta plug you in. It feels like this is out of line with her values. So and what helps me, this is the computer. Ooh. All right, you guys. Make sure you're tapping that screen, please. We're only at 16K in the last 30 minutes. Tap the screen, please. That means we only went up 2. That's because it was dying. So I'm putting it back. So what I was saying is it feels like things are out of value. And that's the thing, is like she's having to make a big stepping out on her own. It is a risk, right? But she's going to do it, and she's doing it fast. It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Like, it does seem unfair that she gets to just walk away. But you know, what's really interesting is like, because she gets a new beginning. And that's literally what's happening. She's getting a new beginning. She's going to get a chance to rebrand herself. And she's changing her messaging. And her messaging is about, and I'm going to use the word this movement, action. She's communicating. She's going all these shows and she's saying things that Democrats are afraid to say that they should have been saying. It's like, this doesn't make sense. Like, we're not supposed to be doing this. This is not America. Like, this is all the stuff that they were supposed to be saying, but they hadn't said it. And so now that's her message. She's the one owning it. and she's hitting it, hitting it, hitting. She's going on podcasts and news shows and everything. So she's sending basically a deluge of this messaging of her rebranding, and it's working, because I literally hear people talking about, we should be glad she's on our side. She's not on our side. She's on her side. Like, how do you stretch your mind to think that she's on our side? She's on her side. Her side. Okay? And they're like, she can change. She didn't change. Like, she's telling the truth. The things she's saying, she truly believes. She didn't change. She just stopped lying. That's a difference, right? She lied to be lockstep. Now she gets to tell the truth. And it feels sincere, because it is sincere. But it's sincere because it's also strategic, right? Like, I care about the American people. I care about America first. And she does. About America first. You know? So she is being sincere, and she is telling the truth. And now that she's telling the truth, and you can tell that it's the truth. That's why your ears are more accepting towards what she's saying. That's why you're going, wait a second, let me listen to her, because it is the truth. You can tell sincerity. She's being sincere right now. But then she got challenged on an interview show where the lady was like, she's like, I think MTG said something like, we're in this hostile environment. And the woman on 60 Minutes pushed back and said, but you created this environment. And she's like, no, you created this environment. She's like, I didn't lie about anything. I just do research. How did I create this environment? So in other words, she's not different. She's still herself. She's still combative. She's still pugnacious. She still will not like to be challenged. She has been trained to say, I accept that I had fell for the cult. I'm sorry about that. But when pushed about what she contributed to it, she's back to the old ways. So you can't be fooled by this. And we did a reading on her, which unfortunately I did not download in time, and it's gone. But we did a reading on her where this is literally her purpose. That's why it feels like light, because this is her purpose. Her purpose is to disengage the MAGAs from the orange guy. That's literally her purpose, is to help shift the MAGAs away from him. And it's working, because they're going, wait, if she's moving away from this, oh, wait, she's saying, like, they can hear her where they wouldn't hear us, So this is part of her purpose. This is like literally why she's there, is to help break the cult. Like, she, in this whole thing of karmic, there's so many words here to use. In this karmic shit show that we're in, that's her role. Her role is to help disengage the MAGAs so that we can do what we got to do as a society. But she hasn't changed. She didn't change. And it just baffles me to hear other spiritual people talk about, yeah, we gotta accept it. I'm like, all we're doing is get back to Reformation. What happened after Reformation? What happened after slavery? What happened after Jim Crow? What happened after Rodney King? What happened after Trayvon Martin? What happened after the Blue Lives Matter? What happened after? Come back to the fold. Come back to the fold. No, accountability needs to happen. Like, there needs to be accountability, people. And we'll leave that there. There just needs to be accountability. But what are we looking at as far as how she's being impacted or what she's learning? And so I can't remember. Was this up? Did I flip these cards? Because I feel like some of them were in reverse. Did I flip these cards? I feel like I flipped them. I feel like I flipped them. Were they in reverse? They may not have been. I don't know. They're just all good. Basically, it's going to work out for her, right? What's happening? She's getting on interviews. She's being able to go out and look like a wise sage person. So now she's able to look for her ship to come in. What is going to be her ship? I think she might run for governor. If she's not going to go for Senate, she's going to definitely go for governor. She's going for a bigger office because she's taking a bigger risk. Like, you don't go down from House, like you're either in Congress or then you're in something in the administration. Like, that's how it works. Or you're governor. So she might go for that. And why might she go for that? Because Kemp is done. I think he's termed out. I don't know if that's this year or if it's the next one. And so she's sitting pretty. People are believing her. She looks like she's nurturing. She looks like she's caring. She's on everybody's podcast, on everybody's news station. They're all interviewing her. It looks like she is, like I said, caring. That she has found some values. Thank you. It looks like she's standing up, like she has integrity, while the rest of them are still bowing down to the orange twerp, as Libby calls him. So, and it's really interesting. She got this card for somebody too. I forgot what it was. And also, she's sitting pretty. I think she's going to go for governorship. I do. Because governor is bigger than a senator. Governor is like the president of the state. I think she's going to do that. And I don't know of any challenge she could have to that other than maybe Stacey Abrams again. Maybe, if Stacey feels like doing it. All right, so outcome. I had to get some understanding of this outcome. Outcome was the Emperor. So that was abuse of power, control. So again, we're talking about her being successful with getting him out, the ousting of him. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me back that up then. Yeah, I mean, it still works the same, even though I see her succeeding, actually. Maybe. It would be bold to run for it, but listen to how people are talking about her, bro. Like, go big or go home at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's that or senator, and I don't know if she wants to be in the room with them people again. Like, if you think about it, Sarah Huckabee, she went from a gross ass Shrek mouthpiece to governor of a state. Like, she literally left that 1.0 administration and became a governor. Like, what? She's the only one who escaped. Her and Steven are the only ones who escaped getting hurt. Everybody else got hurt. So this right here feels like she could be blocked from getting him out. That's where the abuse of power thing comes in. Or she might be able to get him out because of the abuse of power. That actually feels better. Not feels better because it feels better, but like feels better because it fits better. I think that is showing her success, that she's going to be able to get him out because of the abuse of power. That makes sense now. Yeah, because there's going to be conflict and she's bringing it at him and she's going to win at all costs. Makes sense. Yes, she's bringing it at him. I think she's actually going to have people helping her with this. Yep, and then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is tradition. And tradition is, if people stand up and do a vote of no confidence, guess what, buddy? You're gone. You are gone. I could see, though, and these are 2-5, so these are struggle cards. I could see that somebody might be telling her to get back in line, but they're so fractured, I don't think that could happen anymore. And then we see the Queen of Swords. So is there a chance for it to work? There's a chance that it couldn't work. So if it feels like it could be either way, but also it could be that she's relentless about it. That there's some coldness to it, some bitterness to it, and the lack of empathy for it. I'm going for it. This feels flippy floppy. Like it can go either way. This also feels like what she's lobbying is that this was like sorry work. Like he didn't do what he was supposed to do. I don't feel like it's going to be shoddy work on her end. She's doing a really good job laying out strategy. So that doesn't feel like that. It feels like this is just another thing that they are going to be attacking him with. Okay, yeah. And then new beginnings. So this is the capper to it. So yes, this all this was to clarify this. So that means, yeah, she's going to be able to unseat him. She's going to be able to unseat him. Yes, goosebumps to back it up. She's going to be able to unseat him. You know, it's crazy. I didn't see this shit coming. I really didn't. I thought a Democrat would grow a spine, you know? But this is definitely a leopard eating the face moment, you know? It just is. So, overall, I think she might be successful in getting him out. Now, okay, we're going to do another reading. This would be a really good time to tap that screen, please, and get from 21. 21, can you do something for me? Let's get from 21. It's crazy, right? But it actually does work. It really is at this point. You know, people are like, Democrats aren't standing up. It's like, well, you know, right now, I don't want to interrupt. Y'all go ahead. You know, it's like, popcorn. Go ahead. Go ahead. Like, y'all keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. And then you get the insurance situation. All right. Thanks for tapping the screen. Thanks for sharing. Oh, we've had 16 shares. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for sharing. A way you can share, by the way, is instead of sending it to people's inboxes, you could just hit repost. That would work. And then also, if you're looking for a private reading, we only do them through the menu. So please use the menu to do a private reading. And then, also, I have a little goal. This right here is a penny, like that little ball. I have goals. You guys, I have goals. I enjoy reading and sharing and helping to assuage your mind or, you know, answer some questions to your mind. But on that note, this is also time I should be working on my writing. So if y'all could please give some love, make me feel like this was worth it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Listen, I had been watching readers since I got back on social back in January. After, you know, I didn't want to see the inauguration at all. I just couldn't. So then I started watching like some of the readers on YouTube, and I was like, this makes me feel better, you know? And so I started watching everybody, and then since then I've narrowed down to like 2 readers mostly that I watch and listen to. And that's Libby and then Afefe. Those are the main 2 that I listen to. Sometimes I listen to the twins, David and Gary. So it really helps, right, Nicole? Like it really just like, it really helps get you out of your own head and try to see how things go. I appreciate that. So it's like, I kind of want to give that back. It helps me too to talk to people and feel less crazy. It's like, all right, y'all, this is AI. And y'all are like, you know what? I think so. I agree with you. I think it is too. So, and I had like so many comments, by the way. Thank you guys for your comments. Not comments, messages. I have messages from people like, I'm watching this. Girl, this is AI. I was just watching him on live. That's not live. I was like, yes, it's not just me. I have poisoned everybody. Everyone's poisoned now. Everyone's AI now. So I really appreciate it. All right, y'all. So we have a SpongeBob goal. It's the same 1 penny. But if you're ready, y'all, let's go ahead and hype it up. Let's do I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Okay. So we got Petey Pete. Petey Pete. Okay. So to that, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Popular. I'm going to be popular. Okay. Thank you. Also, you guys, these are priced this way because these are my last goals that I gotta hit. Thank you. Appreciate it. So just so that y'all know, like, what are my goals? When you do live streams, they have this thing called a gift gallery. And everyone who gets the top leader in my gifts, I'm actually going to reach out to you and give you a reading, a short reading, but it's still a reading. And so, like, I have gift goals of, I don't know. Well, these are my gifts. So I have to get like 1 money gun, 4 DJ glasses, 1 galaxy, 1 whale. So that's why those are my reading gifts, if you choose to choose one of those. And 1 hand heart, but I haven't put that up. I don't want to add all these. Too many choices is confusion. So I killed a bunch of choices. All right. So thank you. Ooh, I missed the sparks. Oh my God. I wanted to see that. I missed the sparks. I appreciate you guys though, by the way. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, let me just put up my hand heart just to get it done. Y'all don't know where the votes are? That's interesting. I think I can put the votes thing up, but it's like a free thing. You should be able to see it. All right. Oh, let me do this. I'm going to put this one. Is it that one? No. Is it that one? No. Where are you? Popular. I'm going to be popular. Okay, of course I can't find it right now. I was going to do a reading for somebody who grabs this thing. That way I can complete that. I don't see it. Bugger. How come I can't find it? Anyway, I was going to make it the gift goal. It's like a 99 cents thing, but I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, we're going to move on. I'm supposed to do SpongeBob and Christmas. It's hard to do both. Not SpongeBob and Christmas, SpongeBob and these fest things. I don't see the hands. Okay. I don't see hands. Whatever. Why do they make things so hard to find? I don't see hands. All right, we're going to do Pentagon Pete, Heg's Breath, Keg's Breath, whatever we call him. That's what we're going to do. I don't see it. I don't see it. I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, Governor. I don't think it's that one. I think it's a different one. Hand hearts. Which one is it? I'm sorry. Guy. It's supposed to be. But it's a different hand hearts. I don't know. They make things so hard to find. Whatever. Okay. All right, I'll just put this one goal up so that I don't have to pay attention to it. Let's go. We'll just do more SpongeBobs. SpongeBob. All right, thank you. If you did your daily heart me, make sure you tap so that if you tap, I mean not tap, it's like type something so that you can go get all your points. Then you go back up here, you should see a plus next to your heart. And then when you click it, just go grab all your points. Like I said, it just says that you're an engaged person. What was it? I don't know. I missed that. You said that was 8. No, not that one. It's a little heart and it has hands on the bottom. Like not really hands. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that one. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult to find. Right. It's supposed to be a hand heart, but it's They named both of them hand heart. It's hand hearts, I think. And it's, I can't, like, my thing, you can't tell what it is. I'm going to show you. Like, I tried to draw it. You see, it's like, where are we? It's this heart, and it has little hands, not arms. There's no arms attached to it. So it's little hands. But it's not the one with like a star belt. It's one without a star belt. And I don't see the one without a star belt. It's like 99 cents or 100 coins. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, moving on. If you see my gift gallery anywhere, it might tell you, because I can't find any gifts. I don't know how you find those things. I don't know how you find them. Hold on. I wish I can take a picture for you guys, what it looks like. I have no idea. Me and TikTok, we're like still new friends. Or we're trying to be friends. But I keep getting in trouble. You see it? I didn't see it. It's blocked on mine. I don't see it. I'm trying to see if I can pull up. Okay. Gift gallery. But that's your gift gallery. I can see yours. Oh, are you supposed to be going live? You don't go live? Enlightened Tarot? Why don't you go live? You want to go live with me right now? We can read together. If you want to come up, we can go live together. And we can read together. I would love to do that. They do that on YouTube where you get several readers and y'all read together. And it's so fun. I did it with somebody. It's not that one, but thank you. It's not that one. It doesn't have arms. But I appreciate you guys. It's like that last one that I'm doing. 9th row. Like mine are all jumbled. I'm sorry, you guys. We're taking this little break, but this is the first time I'm so close to completing my gift galleries. I'm like, I want to do it. I've never done it. I've been going live for like 4 months now. But I can only see, okay. But I can't see my gift gallery. Because if I could take a picture of it, I would show you what I'm talking about. Wait, did anybody give it to me before? No. It's not that hand heart. Okay, gifts. 90 cents, 99 cents. Not that one. See, it's hard to find. The thing only has, okay. I'll show you the one it looks like, but it's not this one. Because it doesn't have like this Orion belt or whatever. But I'm going to show you what it looks something like. Did I cut you off? Oh my God, I cut you off. Screenshot. Okay. So I'm going to show you what my back office looks like, I guess. Save to photos. Okay. So, no, it's called hand heart. No, let me show you. I'm going to show you effects. What effect am I doing? I'm doing saved effects. No, I'm doing search effects. This. Okay. Let's show the hand. Hands me my daughter is open. Wait, hold on. Okay, so you see, hold on. Do you see the 2 hearts? So it's not the one that says hello, it's the one next to it. So that one has an Orion belt or whatever you want to call it. There's another one that doesn't have one at all, but it looks very similar to that one. Do y'all see that? Because I don't see it in my gifts anymore. Or maybe I forgot to put the belt on. I don't know. On my drawing. But I'm just showing you what it looks like. You know, you see what I'm talking about? Like there are three hearts in a row. There's the love you, the hearts, and hand hearts. It was literally called hand hearts. So it looks like that one with the little hands underneath. But I don't think it has the Orion belt. If that makes sense. Oh, wait. I wonder if you I wonder if it has an arm. No, I don't know. Because you just did it and it had arms. Okay, maybe it did have, I don't know. I'm stupid. About that. I'm not stupid for real, though. But I'm stupid about that. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Apparently, I was a dumb one on that one. I guess. I guess I was. I think you guys might have gotten it. I think you might have gotten it. I just can't see if it I can't see my gift gallery, but you guys can see the gallery. I think I made it where you can see the gallery. Let me take this thing off. Thank you, by the way, for helping me get my little precious self. So all I have left is for people to do a reading, and then that would be great if anybody wants a reading. But otherwise, let's keep going. Thank you so much. Sorry for that commercialized break. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I never tell you guys what I'm reading with. So I'm going to show you that. If you guys did order cards and you get your cards, let me know if you got them. Because, girl, I love doing them. I love sharing with people what I actually use. And so this is what I actually use. So that would have it all. So if you're like interested in learning cards, this is one of the best, honestly, it was one of the best sets that I've used. If you're going to use it a lot, it will get worn down. But what I've noticed is a lot of readers have, you know, their favorite cards. So they're going to get a little worn down. Where did you guys go? All right. I don't need to add. I need to pen. So what I'm using is this, if you guys are wondering what I'm using. So these are the ones that I use as training wheels. Wait. Is that the correct shop? I thought I was supposed to remove that shop. Hold on, let me see. I guess that's the correct one. I don't know. But anyway. Hello. Board. Do you see my board? I don't know. Actually, we don't need this anymore. Okay. If you like a past, present, future, absolutely. But you have to touch the thing. Touch it. And then we can do it. Also, I'm going to do a... Oh, thank you. And we can. What am I going to use for you, though? Oh, I'm going to go light seers for you. Hey, Victoria, girl. Okay, so we got to do the beach like next Saturday if it's not raining. Okay. All right, so Tiara, let's get to you before we get to Mr. Hag's breath. Past, present, future. Can you tell me what arena you want to do that in? Tyree. Can you tell me what arena? What are you looking for? Is that going to be in finances, life, love? I'm going to use light seers. And, oh, your business. Excellent. Actually, because I feel like being generous, we're going to expand it a little bit, okay? We're going to do a quick reading. I love being generous because you were just generous, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're the first person to be generous, and I liked it. So we're going to do one regarding your business. Okay. So we're going to pull 8 cards instead of 3. So I'm going to tell you what we're doing so that I'm setting the intention. What I need you to do while I'm shuffling, I need you to hold that thought in your head, and then I need you to tell me to stop. And you can tell me to stop with just something, okay? Just do something. That way I see it fast, and then just stop, okay? I'm trying to think of what you can do, because I don't want it to be blocked by TikTok. So don't say okay. Don't say stop either. Say hi, okay? So if you say hi, then I'll stop shuffling, because hi, they let highs through. All right, so we're going to do 8 card spread. This is going to be about one. Now it says new venture, or hold on. So are you either stuck, or are we just checking up on it? Or is it new? That way I know which one you want me to do. Are you stuck in the business, like trying to figure it out? Checking on it. Okay, cool. So perfect. I like this one. All right, so this is going to be 8-card spread, like I said, and it is going to be, okay, we're checking on your business, so I won't do that one. I'll do this one. It says, so what drives you? Like, what's the purpose of it? The second one will be, how do you feel about your job yourself? Like, your responsibilities? Um, are you best served in it? Like, are your talents and skills operating well in your business? Then we're going to be looking at what resources do you have that could expand you in your growth. Then we're going to look at what needs to be fixed, if anything. And then we will be looking at what needs to be removed, released, or let go. Then we'll be looking at what else do you need to reconsider? Like, what do you need answers for? And then reward wise. So, what's the outcome? That's what we'll do. All right. Does that make sense for you? Would that work for you? Okay, awesome. So let's hold the intention about this is like you're just checking up on your business. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to check on your business and see if there's anything that needs adjusting or that is going well. And we'll do that. So this is going to be a business check. We're going to do 8 cards. We just read how it's going to go. And we're going to take the first 8 cards. So it's going to be up to you to stop. I'm going to use your energy for that. And when you say stop, that is when we will unfold the 8 cards and see what comes out. All right, you ready? If you're ready, I've already began. So you can just, all right, so say hi or something when you're ready for me to stop. Okay. Those I'm going to use as additional messages if needed. And so we're going to stop right here where you just said. All right, so now we're going to do the 8-card layout. I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll go over them. So it's going to look like this for those of you watching. So the 8-card layout is going to be this one. So basically what's happening and then what's the outcome is going to go that way. So 1 through 7, 8. Okay, let's go. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfecto. All right, let's look at these. Now this is light seers. So light seers, it gets deep. All right. So as I said, this is going to be your, like what's driving you about this job. Don't take this the wrong way because that's a weird card to start with. So hold on a second. Hold on. I just want to make sure that we are going to change this a little bit. Change this up a little bit. You should already know that this is a card that's going to scare people. Okay. Oh, girl. That's interesting. We're starting in a weird place here. So, what's driving you is going to be this guy, and this is really talking about your shadows driving you. It's talking about the things that actually aren't that healed that's driving you. So, your own stories, your own masks, your own addictions, your own things you're running away from. So, in other words, I don't know if you began this business out of positive energy or if you began this business out of, I will say anti energy, meaning I don't want to be broke or let's get to the rest of this because this is saying that the energy for which we started was not good. Okay. All right. So then let's see what we got going on. So then we have this. This is your responsibilities. How do you feel about them? Feels like you're waiting for your ship, not your ship, but it feels like you're waiting for your wave to come in. Like you're waiting for basically the success, that thing that's going to hit and drive you. I don't know if you hit your stride yet. Wait a second. Hold on. Sorry. There's a truth that wants to come out. Okay. You are waiting. Okay. There's a truth that wants to come out about this. And hold on. So then you have the Five of Wands, right? And so the Five of Wands is about where your talents and skills are. Huh. Now, the Five of Wands in the upright is usually about a conflict. If you notice, it's like I'm climbing up and people are pulling me down, like crab in a bucket type of mentality. However, this is in the shadow of it. So it's not necessarily that that you are doing, like that you are in a crab in a bucket type of industry. Maybe. It does feel like it's a very competitive area. So there is that. Okay, so yeah, it did start from an interesting type of energy. Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right. So there's one of two things here, right? So this is going to be that, and oh man, it does still feel like somebody's trying to pull you down. That it could also be your own self pulling you down, like some self-sabotage or some blocking of ideas instead of like letting them come through. Um, or like trying to avoid conflict when you really should be facing that conflict head on. That way you can deal with it and basically scoop it out at the root instead of letting it fester and poison your business. It's that part. It's that part. Oh, child. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if this outcome don't get good. I feel an energy shift that is needed, like big time. An energy shift needs to happen. So maybe that can be realigning your business, like going back through your purpose. Yes. Okay. That's okay. Goosebumps. You need to clear the energy of your business is what it is. So I'm not trying to sell you like energy clearing or anything. I don't do that crap. I don't. This is for you to do an energy clearance of your business, because how it started may not have been the best and what's currently happening may not be the best, but it feels like even redoing the business plan or even redoing your mission and your purpose, your mission vision statement, who it really is going to serve, like retooling the language so that you are okay, good, so that you are coming from a place. So good, because that's in your talents area. So it makes sense that that could be that for you is is retooling that language, reframing it so that it is coming from a more positive place. But it does feel like you, I don't know if you avoid conflict, but it's saying that you're good at maybe walking away or cutting people off instead of necessarily going head on like you kind of should. Like people should know they shouldn't be able to play with you, that kind of thing. Okay, so okay, there we go. So now we're moving into resources. What resources do you have that can aid you in your growth? The resources that you have here is that you're supported, spiritually supported, right? So there is a purpose to this. There is even alignment to this. So it's like even with that waiting period that is happening or has been happening, is that if you, even while you're in this place of suspension, if you just reach out, like if you reach, like water to me is very, very spiritual. Not to me, but it's also a thing. Like water is spirit. So this is like reach out to whatever you call it, God or higher power, whatever you call it, is like tap back into your spirituality and your own intuition, so that even in a place of holding, of suspension, it's still aligned, that it's still coming from a place of light, it's still coming from a, like a very good place here. So I like the hangman in this position for you, because this is a resource that you have, and that is your own spirituality. That's your own intuition. This is you, like, not trying so hard is the biggest part. Like, if you notice, the only thing you have to do is just tap back in and listen. Like, listen to how you're being guided. You're not going to be guided wrong when it comes down to this business. This is like allowing that intuition, allowing that wisdom to come to you, looking for the lessons, like even the lessons in the hurt that has been accumulated from what your family was doing. Like, there's still a lesson in that too. And I love that this backs up what I was just saying about realigning your heart and your purpose. So this is your tool, is make sure, I know you say you did it, but it feels like go back through it, please. Go back through it, please. And like you sit down with God, higher source, or higher power, whatever it is, go back through it and go back through each part of this and go, all right, God, I'm going to say God. You fill it in how you say it. Like, all right, God, it's me and you. What you want me to do with this? How do you want me to impact the world with this? Where's the light in this that I'm shining on what darkness? Like, how am I filling the gap with this? How do you want me to lead? Like, make him your partner in your business. But he's the partner you actually listen to, right? So it feels like that's what you need to be doing on another run through, is like really tap in spiritually and go, all right, let's go through this. I'm listening. What do you want? How is this supposed to go? Who am I supposed to be touching? Because it feels like we're not quite there with the answers yet. And it's once we get very clear with those things, that's when that wave is gonna come in. Like you'll start seeing that wave instead of waiting for the wave to happen. The other part to this is what do you need to fix? This is the entrepreneur, okay? So this is the entrepreneur spirit. So what is it that you need to fix is trust. Trust yourself, right? So trust in your own, again, own intuition. The intuition here is a big thing, because I'm going to say God, fill in whatever you want, but God wouldn't have put you where he put you, or she, whatever you say. I'm just going to say what I say. Y'all say whatever you say. Fill it in. But I want to make sure that I say it this right way. Okay, so this is embracing the fact that you are a leader, right? And that your business can be incredibly successful, but you need to own your leadership. You need to own and find and connect to the passion of your business, but also of why you're doing the business. Like again, that's all in the reassessment, right? Like, why am I the person to do this? Why do I even want to do this? Like, reconnect with that, because you need to get the vision. And that vision needs to light you on fire, because that fire is how you will lead. The fire is what you will lead with. So you need to make sure that you are completely on fire, or at least have the fire in your hands. And I'm also seeing here is just make sure to like keep your expectations in the right place. Like, don't expect too much out of yourself just yet, because you're going to be able to grow into this leadership as well, right? So be okay with what comes with the learning and the growing and the strengthening of it. But this is saying here that you are natural at this. You need to embrace that more, but you also need to like really realign the vision so that it's a fire that you get to lead others, however your business impacts others, um, you know, in the future and beyond. Now, this part here is what you need to release. And it's really interesting because this is a card of release. This is the Eight of Cups. And so the Eight of Cups is about walking away. What will you be walking away from? This is what you need to assess. I'm getting like you personally know what it is that you need to walk away from. And again, this particular space and place is what needs to be removed, released, or let go. You know what that is. So it's saying here um, that it's time for you to move that stuck energy. Okay, good. It's saying it's time for you to move that stuck energy. It's time to shift from your old reality into that new one, that one of leadership, that one of being lit up on fire, of vision. It's time for you to even walk away from that disappointment, that betrayal, that hurt. It's like, all right, that's them, that's their story, and that's their cross to bear, and that's their toll to pay when they cross the bridge. But for me, I got other things to be doing. And that's what you need to be walking towards. And if you notice, the sun is over here. So you need to be walking towards the sun. You can create a ritual of release, like writing it down and burning it up, or going to the beach yourself if you have the ability, and going in the water and doing that spiritual cleanse. And you can do a ritual release if that's what you want to do, like mentally and emotionally and spiritually, or just find another way to do this, the physical part of the release as well as the mental part of the release. So writing letters helps if that's the best way that you can do it, is to do that type of thing. So it's suggested, but it's time to let go of it is basically it. Like that's also keeping your waves from coming in. Um, I love this. So what are you reflecting on? What else do you need to consider? What do you need answers for? This is one of those cards that I absolutely love because in the upright, it's amazing. Because if you have the King of Wands that's telling you you're going to be super successful, not just successful, but what you're doing can be ultra successful. This is the one that's telling you to allow those ideas in. Allow the things that are going to catch you on fire. Allow the muse to come in. Allow God to whisper, or again, whatever it is that you listen to. Allow that to come in, because in the reverse, this is overthinking, but in the upright, this is reception. This is receiving messages. So I want to say this the way that it's written in this book. Hold on. Okay. Oh, this is swords. Hold on. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Oh my God. It's like, girl, you've already answered it. But no, I want to read it the way that it's written. All right. So Queen, Ace. Duh. Ace of Swords. I'm like, that don't look like the Queen. Ace of Swords. There we go. And the aces are like, obviously the big one of the whole suit. So yeah, so this is new ideas. This is clarity. This is the aha moment. This is truth being revealed. This is awareness and higher state of consciousness, memory or thought. This is communication. This is, again, success, triumph, or stroke of genius. So it's like really just leave yourself open to receiving, because your spirit's speaking to you, and it will speak to you. That's why, hey, Maddie, I'm saying like literally just sit down and go through it, but with your partner, like with your spiritual partner. That's really good. So it says, what do you need answers for? If you're looking for that idea, or if you're looking for like what will make this happen, you got to sit there and receive it, because it's right there. Okay. And then reward wise, what is going to be the outcome of it? We're going to take a quick little step, and we're going to go into the King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is in reverse, and this is, okay. This is caution for you, is be cautious about trying to control everything. Be cautious about being too rigid in your thinking. So again, thank you for blocking. This is telling you, be open. Be open to receiving the messages that um, your spirit is trying to deliver to you. And this is warning you, okay? This is a warning for you of don't try to control everything. Don't overwork or burn yourself out in doing this, because otherwise it will fall down, okay? So we have some amplifiers here, and the amplifiers are really good. Very good. That's good. That's so good. All right. So the amplifier here, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps big time. So while that is a warning, right? So that would be a warning for you. This is the high priestess. So again, they're asking you to trust yourself and trust your intuition. They're asking you to say yes to opportunities and say no to the things that aren't serving you, or like literally listen to your body and trust your body, right? So this is about, yeah, so your own intuition. This is about your meditation. This is about getting your vision together. And so I think for some reason, I feel like you don't trust yourself. It feels like you really aren't trusting yourself in your decision making. And I hope you are hearing to do better with that, right? Because you know well, you know right. And so just sit down with your spiritual team, and listen. But it's also dream like crazy, because this is the Page of Cups and the pigs are flying. And so don't let people tell you what you can do in business. Don't let people tell you what you can't do in business. Again, you have to be trusting of yourself, trusting of your own intuition, and trusting of your own guidance that you receive. So be trusting, but also like be curious, play. Don't feel like things have to be perfect, because perfection is also a way for you to burn out. You need to loosen up a little bit more. You need to play more when you are doing that. The other thing here is the Two of Wands. You need to commit to a path. Okay? So instead of just, and this is the Three of Wands here that started us off, right? So the Three of Wands is you waiting for your wave. But this is telling you, commit to a path. Commit to a path, right? Choose one. And instead of looking outside and longing to be outside, go for your choice. Is either stay comfortable, stay inside, stay safe, but stay stagnant, or get your stick and go. Get your stick, grab your board, and go, right? So this is what you're being asked to do, is leave your comfort zone. Okay, I'm going to say this part too. It could also mean pivot the business. Pivot the business in a way that you feel led to. So again, sit down with your intuition. And know that these seeds that you're planting, they are going to take root. And it is going to pay off. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It is going to pay off. Again, you have 3 success cards here inside of this particular reading. And I know it's even more than we expected here. But this is the beginning of your new venture or task. This is your new ideas. This is planting seeds for the future. This is a great potential for success. This is your manifesting powers. And this is your own prosperity. So it's going to take off and it's going to take root, but get clear on what it looks like. Get clear on what it looks like. Get clear on what you actually want it to look like. And then move out the way so it can happen. Does that make sense? So how you started doesn't have to be how you end. Resuming. Sorry, YouTube, I'm back. Okay. Good morning, Kaylin. I missed you. Aw, I missed saying good morning to you. So hopefully you see this. Good morning, Kaylin. Okay. What quality? Oh, the shirt. Yeah, girl. Oh, my name on YT is Lean Into the Spirit. Okay, let me see if I can find this shirt. I want you to see it. And it came super fast. Let me see if I can go from, oh. If I purchase something, would it go in my showcase? I don't know. Let me see. Headphone shirt. Yeah, the lady who, like, I was like, girl, you charge $4 for this and it was free shipping? You tripping. Yep, Gold Star Seller, Juicy Mall. No, not you. You weren't free shipping. Oh, wait. It wasn't $4. My bad. I said $4. Who did I get it from? At last. Why am I singing at last? Wait, how do I find the ones that I actually bought? My love has come along. Hello. There was a way to add to your cart the things you actually bought. And what I'm not seeing is that. Traffic, drivers, sellers. Okay, let me see if I can do shirt. If I can do it, I will let you see it. If not, I'll just send you a link when I get off. Oh, I gotta get the boo shit. I like this shirt. This some boo shit. Yeah, recommended. No, I don't see like my own. I don't see my own purchases. But so headphone, shirt. Now see, this one's charging for shipping. So I don't know, child. I don't see the one I bought it from. So I will have to send you a link afterwards. Because who I bought it from, it was definitely free shipping. But there's this one who's Juicy Mall, but like I said, she charges shipping. Then there's one that's $7.99 with shipping, free shipping. Uh-oh, my device is heating up. Just take that out. All right, so there's $8.99 free shipping. Free shipping. I like free shipping, and it's funny because all you do is just put it into the price. But it's just something about the word free shipping. It's just like, yes, yes, please. That. Give me more of that. That. Okay. Anyway. What can I say except you're welcome? You're welcome. Yeah. Well, this is a Gold Star Seller. I'll just put this one in there for now, but I'll look for the one that I was talking about later, just so that you see it, but What? No. I'm not going to put that in there because they're charging $12. But it's free shipping. I don't know. Y'all tell me. If you want me to put that one, I'll put that one. But otherwise, I'm done. Moving on. Oh, yeah. So my name on YT is Lean Into the Spirit. But if you go to the thing in my on my bio, that hyperlink, the icons will take you there. Okay. Okay, me too, girl. Listen. Oh my God, there's this thing. I'm gonna show you. There's this thing. I'm like, what? Okay. So this right here, I had just saw a video and she's like, I just got all this for $5 or whatever. So I went and looked. It's like $6.99 now. But it's all that and free shipping. And I'm like, Christmas gift for teachers. I wish I knew about it earlier because guess what? I would have bought it. So I can't buy it now because it was coming on the 24th. All of this, $6, skincare. Skincare. Oh, okay. Hey, give me your first name, please. Wham. $6. What? And I was like, oh, I want to try it. But, you know, you got to kind of like worry about your skin. Well, I do because I have sensitive skin. So it's like, is it good? I don't know. But it's good enough for a gift. I give it for a gift. uh, uh, uh. Did I find it? I didn't put it in my thing. Let me put skin. Because I want you to see that I'm not lying. Nope, nope, nope. Let me see. Product market. Oh, Lord. What is it called again? I don't remember now. Skin care crispness. Oh, sorry. I forgot to put the light on, man. I said I forgot to put the light on. What you need? Don't come in. Don't come in. What you need?
I just wanted to tell you something I figured out today.
What did you figure out, babes?
That Maui from Moana is actually Moana's father.
Maui is not Moana's father.
Yes, he
Moana's father. Why you gotta say Moana? Moana. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
There's a myth about like this girl.
Okay, I'm on live right now. We gonna have to talk. No, he's not.
I have the video.
Bruh. Maui is not Moana's dad. Yes. Like literally, her dad is her dad.
She became a demigod in Moana too.
Okay.
Maui is his father. I'm telling you.
He is her sponsor.
Father.
He's not her father. No. Okay. Anyway, I can't find this. I'll have to show it to you later. They don't do it on lives or something. Anyway. Not his father. Thank you. So, what did you say your name? Oh, Maureen? All right, awesome. So, past, present, future, what area are we talking about? What area of life? Yeah, I was so surprised at the quality of the shirt. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep this shirt. But then I was like, I should give it to Best Sleep. Oh, Lord, girl. Oh, man. Luigi gave me a headache. Okay. Yeah, what area of life did you want? He said, yes, please, but what area of life? Are you talking about, like, money, love, like, just life in general, business? Like, where are we talking? What can I say except you're welcome? You're welcome. Maureen? Are your answers coming through? Hello. If you guys are wanting to contact me, feel free to DM me. But also, if you want to book a reading, while I'm on live, you can book a private reading at my special price. Ah, what's up, Serafina? Girl, I wish you were here earlier when we were doing Luigi. That thing was hard. That was a hard one. There's so many things to it. Maureen, did you give me your answer of like what area you want me to look into and focus on? Because if you did, I'm gonna have to have you, ooh, new beginnings. Okay, I didn't receive it, so let's see. Okay, I'll try the computer. You can send it to me in DM. Let me see. Let's get, definitely grab the clicker. Oh, I should have mine come through soon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us through invite. We're getting ready to read about Pete Exe. However, we're going to do a private reading first. New opportunities. Difficult choices, insecurity, avoiding disaster. That's funny. I think that was Mr. Kegsbreath. Well, we shall see, shall we? Let's get on to business. It did. Oi. If you got it through me, it couldn't have, because I just started talking about it. All right, so, okay, Maureen, I don't have it. So, see, if you DM it to me, please, so I can look at the messages. Yes, and we figured out that MTG is going to go for something big in Georgia, either governor. I don't feel Senate, but I definitely feel governor. We can see. I'm not sure. I didn't actually choose which one. Oh, you got it a few weeks ago. Okay. Okay. So Maddie. TikTok. There we go. I'm like trying to get to my thing. So damn it, I have to sign in. Are you serious? Are you mad? I have to sign in. Okay. Does Google Chrome have me signed in already? Let's get down to business and defeat the Huns. Are you mad? Are you mad? I love accents. I'm sorry, guys. I love accents. Okay, looking into my messages to see if you've sent me a DM. I'm not seeing a DM. Did you send it in DM yet? DM me. Let's get down to business